what we are going to do is, yeah. So welcome to all of you. We have Priyasha ma'am, who's going to be your mentor for reasoning, and I'll invite her for a brief introduction about herself as well as reasoning. Priyasha, over to you.
Thank you so much, sir. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the session. So, as Nitin sir was asking you people already, and you all have given such nice answers related to reasoning as well, just a bit more continuation about the same. That in simple language, you can say that this is true that reasoning makes you intelligent. In which terms does it makes you intelligent? It will help you think in a different manner rather than what is just mainstreamed or what is something which is given in the books. You will start thinking in a different way which would be different from the book, at the same time different from others approach, but still getting you the right answer. So what is this called? This is called as lateral thinking. In some scientific terms, it's called as lateral thinking, but in simple language, it's nothing but your creativity, how you can think in a different manner, or thinking out of the box, which we also say is a counterpart, or you can say just goes hand in hand with reasoning. So under reasoning we have various topics, but our session will not just be focusing on completing the topics one by one, but we will focus on engaging the entire class in solving a single question in various ways. And I must say, one of the greatest, the biggest thing which we can say over here is that in our group sessions, one major benefit of the group sessions is that a person who is giving the answer, the other person has a different method of giving the answer, a different way of giving the answer. And in reasoning classes, we make sure that we are surely focusing and trying to bring out the possible ways from every student. And even if your method is not correct, we will be hearing it out, so that what would happen, we would be actually understanding, or I will be telling you exactly which process is wrong and which process is not correct. So in this way the classes go on in our reasoning sessions. And as Nitin sir has already mentioned, it's very important for any entrance exams you people will be appearing for in future, and even the prestigious Olympiads, okay, the scholarship tests, which is termed as, you people know about NTSC, I don't think you people will be knowing it, but it is an exam which you will be giving in a higher standard, and that's a scholarship test, the most prestigious scholarship test of India. And in that test, half of the paper, that's 50% of the paper, is just reasoning. So imagine how much of importance is given to reasoning. And as sir said, that we are not learning it in the schools as a different subject, so it becomes all the more important for all of us to start practicing it at a very early age, so that once we are comfortable, you people will be doing the same chapters of reasoning in future also. Just take an example of coding and decoding. Like you will write A as B and B as C. And this thing you would be doing in future also. But what is the advantage of starting early? The advantage of starting early is that in future it will no longer be a burden for you, no longer be a new thing to do. You will just like, okay, I know this and I'll just do it as the way I do the other subjects. So this kind of ease is required, and for that starting early is a very, very mandatory step to take. And with this, we will also see how our classes will be conducted in the demo session. So just in few minutes, we'll begin with our demo as well. But before that, Rajan sir will be showing you an important slide, okay, which will contain all the details of our program and the course. So please watch it carefully, listen to it carefully, and there will be one question also waiting for you people. Okay, so try out the answer, try to answer that out. It will be a little different kind of a question. And if you have an answer with you, also try to support it with a example. I mean, just an explanation. Okay. So ready for that, everyone? So we'll take few minutes. Okay. Rajan sir will be showing you the question and the other details of the program. And just after that, we'll begin our demo. And in between, if you have any questions related to the course or material or anything like that, you can please type it out in the chat box. All right. So over to you, Rajan sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am, for the wonderful introduction. So, students, my screen is visible to you?
Yes.
Okay, welcome to the demo of class 3 for reasoning. Let's start with a question firstly. So can anyone tell like which figure out of the following is odd one out? You can type the answers in the chat box and please come with a good reason also because as it is a reasoning class.
Exactly. Think and answer. Okay. At the first attempt, something might look like, yes, this is the answer, but think twice. Okay, Adya, can you give me a reason for the same, please? That would be great. Vian has also given an answer. Any reason, Vian? Think. This is a nice question. Vishwadeep has also given an answer. Parinay also. Okay, so I have received A, B, and D. Jay has given an answer with a reason which says two shapes are different. So that means for option A, we have a pentagon, five-sided figure, and a triangle, three-sided figure. Well, if that's the case, Jay, why can't D be the answer? D is also different. Look at it, square and a triangle. Adya, I know you can't unmute today in the demo, though you will be unmuted in the class, but if you can just type it out, that would be
Yeah,
better,
so
Adya.
anybody who comes with the right answer, I think we'll try to give him a chance, right, today to speak.
Okay, sure. Shreyan and then Devang, okay. And Mr. or Miss Redmi Note 9, okay. Fine. Kanishk, we can't have two answers. There's only a single answer to this question. Vishwadeep has changed his answer. Well, any reason for that, Vishwadeep? Try. Looks nice. Yes. Okay. So please type it. If I see that your reason is correct, then I'll surely ask you to unmute. But you have to type the reason to get unmuted. Now, this is a very special opportunity, let me tell you. Generally, people don't get unmuted in the demo. And if you get a chance, that would be special. Okay. Let's see. Anyone else? Jay, well, your reason was not correct. So try again. Yeah. Okay. For this, tell me a reason for that, Jay. Let's see who types in the correct answer. Yes, Vyan, that's true. And then what next? A square has four sides, triangle has three sides, so A. But that's for D, right? And for A, we have a pentagon. Pentagon has five sides. So how is it different from the others? Kedar is saying A is the answer. Part in the square is not a triangle. Okay, so is in option B, we have a square, and so is in option D, we have a quadrilateral, and in option E, we have a five-sided figure, the common figure. All right. So
I think let's
see,
give the answer.
yes. One thing which I would like to tell you people in this category is odd one out is not always about picking out one from that. The real method, if you apply one thing, you will never get a wrong answer in odd one out. The method is grouping. Odd one out questions are always grouping questions. You have to make a group of 4 out of 5, and when one of them does not fit in that group, that is called as odd one out. Okay, so let's reveal the answer then. We didn't get a right explanation from any, though we got right answers in the chat. All right, so shall we reveal the answer? So here
Yes,
comes the
sure, ma'am.
answer on your screen. The answer is option D, but no one gave me the right reason for it. So the reason is, if you count the number of sides of the figure, you would see that it is five-sided figure plus three-sided figure, which is 8. So if you add them up, you get a 8. If you add option B, then you will see 4 plus 4, that gives you another 8. Now, 3 plus 3 in figure C is giving you a 6. But in option D, what's happening? 4 plus 3 is giving us an odd number, which is 7. And if you check for option E, that is 5 plus 5, 10. So can we make a group here? Yes, we can make a group. A, B, C, and E can make a common group because the sum is an even number. But which one does not fit in that group? 7. That is an odd number. That is an option D. So that makes the answer of this question. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, we'll have more such questions. But now a very informative slide from Rajan sir.
Okay, so students, this is about the question. Now, let me tell you about us, about Olympiad Success. So, Olympiad Success is actually India's largest online preparation platform for Olympiad exam. And we have Olympiad live classes, and this is our third year in live classes. Students, we also have School Plus program. So, in School Plus program, we offer 8 courses that are mathematics, English, science, logical reasoning, communication, spoken Indian, both Vedic maths as well as coding. This would be required. This would be, please don't ask for that. What else, students? We also offer online CBSE classes for grade 6 to 12 and one-on-one preparation classes for International Mathematics Olympiad like CESMO, CMO, HKIMO, TIMO, Math Count, US Math Competition, Math Kangaroo, PRMO, and also JME preparation classes. Now meet the rank holder for session 21-22. So many students in Olympiad Success got international rank 1. So these are the students who got international ranks. Now about this course, students, there will be around 20 students in the class and classes will be conducted on Zoom platform only. So there will be 2 sessions per week. The days will be Saturday and Sunday. And the timing is 2 p.m. to 3:15 p.m. So the class duration will be 75 minutes and there will be a break of 5 minutes in between. So in the classes, the session include mix of theory, practice question, doubt session, and we are also going to discuss previous year paper. And students, you will get access to the reading material and practice question that is available on the dashboard of Olympiad Success. And students, with this course, you will get free access to the practice topic-wise mock test for reasoning. Okay. Now the syllabus link I will share with you in the chat box, and the fees for this course is 5,310. There will be 25 sessions in this course. Payment link I will share in the chat box. The fees include online classes, daily reading notes and exercise, practice of previous year paper. And like I said, you will get the access to the Olympiad Success platform for logical reasoning topic-wise mock test. So to join this course, students, what you need a laptop with good internet speed and headphone. And students, as you know, preparation for Olympiad exam is tougher than your regular school curriculum because there will be some topics from your upper grades also. So students will be required to spend approx 2 hours every day to cope up with the curriculum, and parent support will be needed to check answers and retrieve concepts. So students, currently we having students from 3,800 school and we are catering in 25 plus countries. So live classes for this course will start from 25th June. So this is about this course, students. Now I will give you the tour of the Olympiad Success dashboard. And after that, if you have any doubt, query, you can ask. Okay. Let me give you a tour of Olympiad Success dashboard. Let me share my screen again. So what you need to do, I'm just showing you how you can check the content, how you can access the content. So firstly, you need to visit olympiadsuccess.com/login. And here you need to use the credential to access the content. When you register for the course, we will share the credentials with you. Let me use my credential to access the content. So this is the student profile. Okay. Now where you will find the content, all content is in the live classes. Just click on live classes. So firstly, here you need to choose your subject. When you scroll down, you can see all the subject for which we have registered on Olympiad Success. So I have registered for all subjects. That way it is showing all subjects here. Let me choose my subject, that is reasoning Olympiad. From here, I can see the schedule. Let me show you. So this is the session-wise schedule, like on which session, which topic we are going to cover. And after each and every topic, there will be a discussion, okay, test discussion. From here, you can choose a topic to access the practice test and reading material. So for each and every topic, you will find the reading material. This is the practice question and answer key. Let me show you the reading material. So this is the reading material. So for each and every topic, you will find the reading material, and this is the practice question and answer key. Okay. Now, when you register for the course, here you will see your Zoom meeting ID to join the classes. And this is the holiday calendar. You can access it to check like on which days you don't have the classes. Besides reading material and practice question, like I have said about the topic-wise worksheet, this is available on the Olympiad Success Dashboard. Just click on worksheets. Choose your subject, that is logical reasoning. So here you will find topic-wise worksheets for each and every topic. Okay. And you can attempt each and every worksheet 3 times. All worksheets are in the form of exam. How you can attempt? Just click on take exam. Click on start worksheet. Here you need to choose the correct option. Okay. Then click on next for the next question. And when you complete it, click on finish to submit. So after you submit, you will find the result summary here, like how many questions you attempted, how many are correct, how many are wrong, and the correct answer and the answer you have marked. In the future also, if you like to check your performance, you can check in the performance tab. Just click on performance tab and choose your subject, that is logical reasoning. So for each and every worksheet that you have attempted, you can see the detailed result here. Just click on view. Click on review. And here you can see the correct and the answer you have marked for each and every questions. Okay. So students, now if anyone have any doubt, any query, you can ask us. I have shared all the links in the chat box. You can copy and save that also. Okay. So do anyone have any doubt, any query?
Okay, I can add on to one thing over here related to the material and the dashboard which Rajan sir showed you people. Remember one thing, that you would be getting all of this included in the course, and at the same time you can have a very balanced way of doing everything. Like whatever we'll be doing in the classes, just after the classes you would be doing the exercises, so that the next class we have, we'll first finish the discussion of the previous exercise. Suppose you have any doubts or questions in it, you can ask that. We'll move in a very ordered manner. And at the same time, we will be having regular tests also. So just like once we complete a particular topic, we'll be having a topic test. The first topic we'll be learning is coding decoding. So after 2 sessions of that, we will be having a topic test. So this will keep your continuation, and the worksheets given to you which are additional for your practice would help you to revise the concepts once you complete it. For example, you have completed coding decoding in this first week, and then it's almost 1 or 2 weeks and you have gone to the other chapters. Now after 1 or 2 weeks are gone, you can surely go back and attempt those worksheets in the website, so that you are revising the concepts on a regular basis. So all these things made on the website are made just for you people, so that you are not only learning new things, but at the same time revising it week by week or month by month, so that nothing goes out of your mind. All right. So over to you, Rajan. So you were saying something.
Yes, so I'm just asking like student, if you have any query, you can ask us in the chat
Yeah,
box.
and Rajan has already shared all the links on the chat. So students, if you can just copy them. So how many of you have copied the link? Okay, thanks, Vian. So can everybody see the links? So there are links related to the syllabus, the payment process, the in case you want to give the feedback, you can also provide the feedback. So all the links are available, and you want to check the courses for other subjects, that's also available in the other link. So any further questions or all clear? Okay, so let me ask you a question, a couple of questions actually, if you are all clear. So on what days of the week the classes are going to take place, and at what time?
And Vian has started typing.
Yeah, Vian has actually answered. So Vivaan, you'll have to actually write it down. today we are going to have everybody on mute, but in the regular classes, you're definitely will actually speak with the mentor directly. So on what days of the week the classes are going to take place and at what time? Anybody? Jay, you know the answer, you don't know the answer. Every Saturday and Sunday, and what time? What are the timing? When are the classes going to start and when are they going to end? Oh, wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, it's not 2:30 to 3:45 hours. It is from 2 p.m. to 3:15. It is of 75 minutes session.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. My next question is that what is the duration of the course, right? So for how many months or weeks the course is going to run?
That's mathematics.
That is mathematics, yes. 25 weeks. Come on. Arav, you have to do the mathematics once again. 25 sessions. Yes, Vian. So that is absolutely right. So in how many weeks the course is going to be over? That's my question. So Vian, you're very close. 13 weeks. Yes, Arav, absolutely right. So does everybody get that? So 25 divided by 2, right? Because there are 2 classes in a week. That is around 12.5, and assuming that there's 1 or 2 holidays, the course should get completed in 13 weeks. Absolutely fine then. And my last question. Okay, last question. When is the first class? When is the first regular class of Reasoning Olympiad that we are going to conduct? Does anybody remember the date? Oh wow, very good. Not tomorrow, Vian. Okay. Okay, it is 25th of June, as Arav has correctly mentioned. Yes, Rehan, I think you're also right. Okay, so all clear. So then what we can do is we can get started with the demo. Should we start the demo or should we revise the presentation that Rajan has given some time back? Oh, we should start? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, over to Priyasha ma'am.
Sure. Thank you so much, sir. So since you people want the demo, so right here you get it on your screen. That's the demo. So I thought of actually getting a few of the things done. Like I thought of starting with one chapter, but then I thought, no, let's keep it a mixed bag question. That means questions from different chapters. And at the same time, I would be telling you people, as a person who makes question, you can also develop that skill and you can tell me, ma'am, exactly what thing is good in him or her that easy questions, just a warm up, just like we do some warm up before the gym, no? So right now also we'll be doing some warm up questions. Okay, so we'll just get started. Here are a few topics which we will be covering. Yes, Jay, for sure we will be having some chocolate questions. So Jay is my old student, so he remembers. I was about to tell you people what chocolate questions are. So well, these are the topics which we are going to cover today. We will do some questions related to diagrams, some questions related to analogy. What is analogy? I'll tell you. Finding the odd one out is something we have already started with. Like we did the first question, and then we will do some questions on sequences, some questions on mirror image, water image, some questions on meaningful words formed, and lastly, our very special and unique section, which is called as chocolate questions. So chocolate questions are the special questions you will find in Priyasha ma'am's class. These questions are something you can expect in your upcoming Olympiads to come. That will be of the same level as the Olympiads. Or sometimes I can also include some previous year questions in this section. All right, so ready everyone? Shall we start with the easiest question for the day? Okay, let's get started with the easiest question for the day right there on your screen. So this one is a diagram based question. You have 4 options with you and the figure is right on the right hand side of the screen. You have to find out which of the following options will fit the best in figure X, the missing part of figure X. Okay, I have an answer from Srijan, Vishwadeep, Kedar, Adya. Okay, Jay, Arav. Okay, Vivan. And I would request all of you to just answer once and sit back and relax. Shrihan, okay. Vian, Vivan, okay. Fine, fine. Soham also answering, great. So people are confused between A and D. Do not repeat your answer, please, Arav. So people are confused between A and D. Well, can anyone tell me what is the skill required to get the correct answer here? What's the skill required? If you gave the correct answer for this question, what are you good at? You are good at singing. That's why you gave the right answer here. No. You have a good listening power. No. Very good, Jay. You have a good visualizing power. You have good observation. So this question will test the students' observation skills. Very nice, very nice. Anyone else who has a term better than observation? You can tell me in the chat. So before revealing the answer of the question, I want to tell you people what is tested in this question. Because if you people know what the examiner is asking you, you have already won the game. Trust me, you have already won the game. So that's why first understand which skill is required, good observation skill is required. I know that this figure is divided into 4 parts. The fourth part is missing. And what's the relation between part 1 and part 2? Part 1 and part 2 are mirror images of each other. Yeah, sure, Jay, but I can't unmute you. So you can surely type it in the chat and everyone will read the explanation. So 1 and 2 are mirror images of each other. And so I have to find out a mirror image for the third and the fourth as well. Now, since we see that option D is not having a pink color, see, eliminating options from here is very simple. Option C and option B gone because it has a pink color circle in it, which we don't want. But the problem in option D is this line is missing, the one which I drew here, and that is present in option A. So the answer for this question will be option A. Fine, everyone. Easy, no? Of course, it was an easy question to begin with. Shall we move to the second question? Well, this question, the takeaway from this question is that we also need to have good observation power in getting reasoning right. And remember, if you're good at reasoning, you automatically become good at all the other subjects. So here's another question. This question is from the chapter Embedded Figures. Embedded means hidden figures. Okay, Jay has given me an answer. Srijan. Okay, okay. Dhyan. Visual again. Jay, you can answer in the when you are giving explanation or writing things like this, you can surely answer to everyone. Adya. Okay. Vishwadeep. Okay. Soham. Shrihan. Kedar. All right. All are saying it's option C. Which skill is required to get the answer correct? What should be good? Eyesight, good taste, good hearing power. Of of course, good visuals, good eyesight. Yes, correct. So here's the thing which we are hiding in one of the options. That is option C. Wasn't that simple? That was super simple. These are figure-based questions which are very simple. Now we'll move to question number 3, which will be a question from analogy. What's the meaning of analogy in English dictionary? Analogy means similarity. So there is some similarity between the letter G and the number 7. Similarly, you have to find a related number to W. What will be the related number to W, just like 7 is related to G? Okay, Jay. And one more thing you people should know here. What's the other thing which you should know here? You should know that how is it pronounced or how is it called? The double dots or the colon are called as G is related to 7, and then the double dots means in the same way as, then comes back your W. In the same way as W is related to the answer. So all of you are saying 27 and 23 is the answer. Why 23? Because J has given us a reason. G is the 7th alphabet and W will be the 23rd alphabet. Now see, in the first session in the regular classes, we will come across many interesting, fantastic codes to remember the place value of all the alphabets, and remembering the place value of the alphabets will help you in around 15 to 20% questions of your logical reasoning paper. Okay, so remembering the place value is very important. Well, one very easy method of remembering the value of W is count the number of points at the top, everyone. How many spikes do you see at the top? How many spikes are going at the top? Very good. Jay says it's 3. Others? 3. Okay. And can anyone count the number of spikes going down? Good, Soham. Can anyone count the number of spikes going down? Vishwadeep, thank you. Jay, thank you. Vian, Shrihan, Adya, absolutely correct. 2 spikes going down. So a very childish, a very cute, and a very nice method of remembering the place value of W as 23 is right here on your screen. And if you're comfortable in rotation, then you can also learn like this, that W when rotated in the anti-clockwise manner looks like a 3, and because W is towards the end of your alphabets, so it can only be 23, nothing else than that. Okay. All right, so the answer for this question was option B. You all gave me the right answer. Well done. Thank you. Now let's move to the other set. Let's move to the other question. Oh, 1 minute. Can anyone tell me which skill is important to answer this question? Suppose I explain you, I told you, analogy skills, fine, finding relation, that's correct, Jay. Something else is also required. Like for example, I told you that W is 23, but will you remember this? Yes. And those who remember this have a good dash. Those who remember things have a good dash. What's the dash? Fill in the blanks. Jess says memory. Arav says brain. Has a good memory, good brain, good remembering power. Shrihan, it's right. Good remembering power, good memory is something which is tested in this question. So what will we test? What will be the examiner test in this question? Good memory. If you have good memory, you will remember that W is equals to 23. Good, everyone. Well done. Now here comes find the odd one out questions. And remember, you people are no more toddlers. So do not come out with a reason that, ma'am, the space in option B is a little more, so option B is my answer. Of course not. This question involves mathematics. Adya, as I said, B is not the answer. So please do not have observation skills here, because if this is spaced, the space between all the options is different. So that will not form a group. Option B is not my answer. A first cancellation. Tell me the logic, Srijan. Kedar, logic. Vishwadeep, logic. This question is a slight mathematics oriented question. Jay, logic. I saw something from Jay. All have even B's but not. Oh, Vishwadeep. Very good. Very good. Very good, Shrihan. Very good, Jay. Very nice, Soham. You people are absolutely correct. So what are your friends doing, everyone? See, let's count the number of beads in option A. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 plus 8, that is equals to 16. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gives me 12. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gives me a 14. And then lastly, we'll move to option D, which you people are calling as the right answer. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we have two reasons for getting D as our answer. Number one, the total number of beads in option A, B, and C is even, and the number of beads in option D is an odd one. Similarly, we have same number of beads on the left and the right hand side of the necklace, but it's not the case in option D. Well done. So quickly tell me what skills are required to answer this question. What skills are required to answer the question correctly? Visual and maths. Good one. Counting skills. Good, Shrihan. Mathematics skills. Correct, Soham. So that means what? That means that if you people are solving these kind of questions in the class, in the practice set, in the assignments, in the worksheets regularly, then you people would be improving on these skills, right? Very good, Srijan. Observation is also required here. Counting is required, maths is required, visuals are required. Very nice. So, shall we move to the next question, everyone? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, thank you. Here we go to the next question, question number 5. Now that's a sequence based question. Do you know the alphabet letters starting from A going up to Z? Then please do the counting and get the answer here. Third letter to the left of the 10th letter from the left. Well, J. That's not in the options. Adya, read the full question. Okay, Srijan. Okay, Jay, what's the logic? Srijan, what's the logic, Jay? Well, okay, Vian, what's the logic? All right, Jay, that's nice. Kedar, okay, Vishwadeep, logic, Shriyan, logic. Okay, now I'll do this question for you people. Vivan, okay, logic. So over here, what we will do, what is it asking us to do? We'll go backwards. Who wrote it? Wow, Shrihan, you took the words from my mouth. I was about to say that this method in technical terms is called as backtracking. This method which we are going to learn right now is called as backtracking method, will be helpful for solving the questions in mathematics also. So in backtracking, what we will do, we'll read the last part of the question first and try to figure out the answer of the last part. Like first figure out which is the 10th letter from the left. Now in the alphabet series which starts with a B, C, D and goes up to a X, Y, Z, in this series, the 10th letter from the left, which is the left hand side, always remember your left hand is the left hand side of the screen also, and your right hand side is the right hand side of the screen. So 10th letter from the left is nothing but following the rule of Ijoti. E stands for 5, J stands for 10, O stands for 15, T stands for 20, and Y stands for 25. So Ijoti is nothing but the table of 5, and the word Ijoti will always help you to figure out the place values of the alphabet. So the 10th letter is the letter J. You can also count and check it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Now, if this is J, you have already solved half of the question. Very good, J. You have already solved half of the question. Now, the remaining half of the question asks you to find out the third letter to the left. So, remember always it is a rule in reasoning. Whenever you are traveling to the left hand side of the sequence, you will subtract, negative, subtract. And whenever you're going right, you will add, positive. So they are asking you to subtract 3 from 10. 10 minus 3 is 7. And which was the seventh letter of the alphabet? We just did it 2 questions back. Which was the seventh letter? G. Very good, Srijan. Thank you. G. So G will be my answer. Otherwise, if you don't remember, you can just go 3 steps on the left. Like if you are here on G, you can go 1 step back, which will give you a I, 1 step back, which will give you a H, and another step back, which will give you a G. So 3 steps back will give you a G. So the answer will be option 3, G. So which skill is required to answer this question correctly? Quick everyone, which skill is required to answer this question correctly? Knowing of ABC, yes, Shrihan. The place values of A is very required, very much required. Place values, remembering the place values. Memory is an important skill which we will check. Sequence is not, sequence is the name of the chapter. EJOT rule is required. Very good, Shrihan. So that's basically remembering the place value of the alphabets. Correct, Vivan. Basically, we have to memorize, or it's a check of our memory if we remember the EJOT rule and the place value of the other alphabets or not. Very good, Vian. Very good, Soham. That's right, Biswadeep. We have to actually check this. Very nice. You people have become teachers now. Very good. Yes, Mrityunjay, knowing ABC, Jyoti, and the place value mathematics. Correct. All right. So here we have mirror image, water image question for you people. Try this on your own and then I'll tell you what's the correct method of doing it. Arav, are you answering? Can't see though in the chat. Feel free to answer. Even if it's right, wrong, ma'am is here to help. Hi, Mrityunjay, how are you? After a really long time, I'm seeing Mrityunjay. He is also my old student. No problem, Arav. If you don't know, you can surely learn here. This session is just for learning. That's a benefit for you that you don't know this and you're learning new ways of doing it. Good for you. You know? Okay, fine. All right. So, there is a rule of mirror images. The rule number 1 says what? The rule number 1 says the top and the bottom in a mirror image remains same. And what changes in a mirror image, friends? What changes? Left and right. Left and right changes. Left becomes right, right becomes left. So look at this star. The last letter on the right hand side of star is R. That means in my mirror image, I should get a R right like this. So let's do option elimination, the best technique to find out answers of a question. Option elimination. Option A gone because it does not have R on the right hand side, left hand side. Option D gone because it also does not have the R on the left hand side. Now T will remain T as it is, A will remain A as it is, but S will become like this. So check the difference between option B and C. We can't find out the difference. It's absolutely same in the letters. But when it comes to the numbers, this 3 will come on the left side because it was on the right hand side earlier. And this 2 will come on the left hand side because from the left hand side, it will go to the right hand side because it was earlier on the left side. So check your options. What would be the answer then? C will not be the answer. B will be the answer. Well done, everyone, those who gave the correct answer. So for mirror image questions, what skills are required? Simple observation skills are required. And at the same time, you should remember this, remember this technique, that left and right will change and top and bottom will remain the same. Good, good, everyone. Very nice. Okay, now we'll move to some interesting question. Okay, here's a interesting question for you people on your screen. Read it and try to understand what the question is asking you to do. So, water image rule will be just the opposite of mirror image rule. That is, top and bottom will change and left and right will remain the same. So try this question out and I'll help you with the answer for question number 6. Try this on your own. Jay, tell me a reason. Bian, tell me a reason for that. Srijan. Okay, Jay. All right. Okay, Jay. Jay is trying to change his answer. Shriyan, Kedar, answers explanation, please. Well, in this question, you people see that you have how many letters given to you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Out of the 9 letters, you can make so many words, right? Some of the words are already given to you in the options. You have to find out which word you can't make. So I can make a nectar. How can I make a nectar? I can make a nectar because N is here, E is here, C is here. Okay, T is here. I'll just show you N, E, T, C, A, and then R. Everything is there. So nectar is possible. Carpet is also possible because if you see car is right here, PE is right here, T is right here. But the problem with painter is, which letter creates the problem? The problem is created by the letter I. Very good. So the answer for this question is option C. Very nice, Mrityunjay. Very good, everyone. You all have given the right answer. Now, what skills are required? Come on, one last time. What skills are required for getting this answer correct? Only one skill is required. The name of that skill is English. No, Arav. Observation. You have to check the letters carefully. If you miss out on a single letter, you might end up with a mistake. Yes, observation is the answer. Observation is the key in this also. That means what is the takeaway? What do you understand from this? So many questions are dedicated on observation. You know one thing, you would realize this when you go to higher class. It's not about sitting for 6 hours and studying. It's about sitting for few hours also. Like there is a kid who studies only 3 hours a day but still gets great marks. But there is another kid who studies for 8 hours a day but still scores less than the others. Why is this difference? Because the other second person who is studying for 8 hours a day is not concentrating, is not observing the things he or she is doing. And that's why it takes him more time to study and the output is also less. But the person who is studying just for 3 hours, suppose the number of hours he's sitting and studying is less, but all those 3 hours is fully concentrated and fully observation based. So make sure when you're studying, you study by paying full attention, even if you're doing a question, even if you're doing anything else. Okay. All right. So finally, we are here with the first chocolate question for us. Yes, Vivan. Observation and sight. Careful observation. Correct, Shrihan. Now, this is again a sequence question. Which number will come after 50 and which number will come after that? Find out the answer and tell me quickly in the chat. And tell me the logic also. Without logic, I'll not accept your answer. Without logic, I'll not accept your answer. I need a logic. Just like Jay has given. Just like Arav has given. Very good, Arav. Very nice, Jay. Others, what's happening here? Yes, Srijan, very good. Very good, Biswadeep. That's the right answer and the logic. So first thing first, what will you observe? You will observe that, ma'am, the numbers are decreasing. So whenever the number is decreasing in any sequence, it can either be a minus question or it can be a divisibility rule question. Okay. So since it's going minus, you will check what is the difference between the two numbers. Good, Vian. So if I subtract 78 from 85, I get a 7. If I subtract 71 from 78, I get a 7. That means I will understand that every time I reduce 7, I get the next term. Now, a very important thing for all of you, Mrityunjay and Shrihan, that's right. Very good, Soham. Very good, Vishwadeep. Now, listen, one very important thing I have for you. The moment you did 50 minus 7, you got a 43. Check the options. See, one benefit of giving an Olympiad is you get options in it. So instead of getting confused from the options, try to make options your friend. How will you make option as your friend? Check for the first part of the answer. Do you have more than 143 in the first part? No. You have only one option with 43. You have only one option with 43. Now, will you waste a single second? Kedar, check your option. Will you waste a single second in further doing 43 minus 7? Shrihan says no. Vian says no. Very good. Then you people are on the right track. You did that, Jay. That's quite honest of you. Srijan, very good. Very good, Soham. Never. We will not waste a single second more in solving the other part. Yeah, only when you have finished the paper and you are rechecking the answer, only when you are rechecking the answer, you can surely find out the other term also. But when you are not rechecking, please save time, because even the 10 seconds you save from one question will be utilized in the other question. Okay, Rajay, that's good. So the 10 seconds, 50 seconds, 1 minute you save from one question will be added up or used in other questions of the exam. So make sure you utilize it. Okay, thank you. So, what observation skills are required? It's a pure maths question, logic based maths, where you have to see and find out what is the logic, what is the difference, and then you will get the answer. Pattern based question, good. Maths based question. These skills are required to answer the first chocolate question. Logic is required. Correct, Mrityunjay? You need to find out the logic and then apply your maths on it. Very, very nice. Cool. Very good, Vivan. So here comes the second chocolate question for you people. A very, very interesting one. A very interesting one to end your session with. BB is to V, AA is to what? Srijan, explanation. Jay, explanation, please. Prachi is not answering. You can answer, Prachi. Oh, Jay has given us a logic. Wow, so quick. Srijan has also given us a logic. Well, these guys have already decoded the logic quickly. Others, do you find the logic matching with your answer? Okay, seemingly yes for Vian as well. So Jay has got the chapter name also, coding decoding. Okay, Srihan, Srijan, very good. All right. So what's the answer? Look, B is equals to, according to the place value, BB can be written as 22 and 22 can be written as 22. So 22 is the place value of V. Similarly, AA can be written as 11 and 11 is the place value of K. So K is my answer. Now what skills do we need here? What skills do we need to get the correct answer here? We need the skills of good memory. What good memory do we need? for remembering the place values of the alphabet. Suppose you can't remind yourself what was the letter at the 22nd number. So you will do all counting in your fingers, and that will take you more than 30 seconds. So good memory is required, alphabets value is required, logic finding is required, Ijoti remembering, yes, correct. Remembering Ijoti is only applicable to good memory. And coding decoding skills also required. Coding decoding is a chapter we will be learning in our very first session of the class, regular classes. So with this, I have one last question for you people. Well, that one last question is, how was the session? And do let me know in the chat box. I will definitely read it. And with this, I would be winding off for the day. Thank you so much, Rian. Thank you, Saloni. Thanks, Jay. Thanks a lot, Arav. I hope to see you all in the coming sessions. We'll be starting off from the next week. So see you all there. We'll learn a lot of more such tricks and things in our general classes. And in our general classes, you will get a chance to unmute also. That's way too great than the demo. Thank you, Vivan, Kedar, Mrityunjay. Thank you so much, Adya and Shrihan. I'll see you all then again. Thank you so much. Over to you, Rajan sir. Thanks, Vishwadeep.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful session. So, students, I have shared some links in the chat box again. Just copy and save somewhere. Okay. This link will help you to join the course. And now we will meet you in the live classes. Okay. So thank you, Prasha ma'am, for the wonderful session. Thank you, students, to join. Now we will meet you in
Thank
the live
you.
classes. Thank you. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.